everybody, and welcome back to the channel and to the Ultimate Racing League and our Saturday evening challenge. This is the third and final 15-minute race of the evening. Now, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, W.GG, the energy drink for gamers, and also Eldridge Air Conditioning for helping us out this season. Much appreciated, guys. I also want to thank Ruthless Rufus for sharing these races, because obviously if he didn't, we wouldn't be able to bring them to you. Now, talking of Ruthless Rufus, I will be sharing these races with him, so we are doing alternate weeks. This is week 2, and Ruthless did week 1, and he will be covering next week as well. So if you do want to see what's happening in between, then if you head over to his YouTube site, it's Ruthless Rufus. You will be able to see the races, obviously, that I'm not covering. So he did last week, race 1. I'm covering this week, race 2, and then it'll be back to Ruthless next week, and so on and so on. You get the picture, I'm sure. We will also be bringing you the league tables. Now, this is only week 2, so we're not going to go into it this week. Although maybe week 4 I'll bring you the league tables. I'm not sure whether Ruthless will do it next week. He probably will. I don't know. So, race 3. We are in Australia still at Mount Panorama. Been 2 fantastic races so far in the Group 3 cars. It is individuals. There's no team event or anything of the sort. They are individual sprint races. So it is get around as fast as you can. Different tyre compound to be used in each race. So it's a good tyre change again. And as you can see, the local council has switched all the lights out again. So it is pitch black now. Mount Panorama is a tricky technical course in the daylight. It is even worse at night. So I'm expecting some real shenanigans in this race. So without further ado, we will go down the grid order. Now, it is reversed grid for this one. So the results of race 2, the grid's been reversed. So we'll have a look and see who we've got on where, shall we? So we can see that Phaser now, his headlights are in pole position. Ruthless is in 2nd. Stealth is in 3rd. Ninky New is 4th. Brian Moncani is 5th. Derg is 6th. Pete is 7th. Grasshopper 8th. Unforgiven is 9th. Inky is 10th. And winner of the previous 2 races, Osman, finds himself all the way down the back. For this race, we will have a look at the tyres as usual as we go through, do a couple of laps. So we'll get this race underway, shall we? And we will ask Phaser as he goes around Murray's corner and heads towards the start-finish line. The klaxon sounds and Phaser gets us underway. Now, Phaser opting for the medium tyres in this final race. He's got Ruthless just behind him in the Peugeot, also on the medium tyres. Stealth in 3rd, also on medium tyres. Ninky New on the mediums. So the first 4 guys all on the mediums. Now Brian Moncani indicating to turn right. You can't turn right there, you don't live there, Brian. You're supposed to be racing, mate. Lights flashing as well. That's all a bit naughty, so I don't know what that's all about, as it all gets very tight as we head up into the mountain section. I'm just going to go up to the top again, as Ruthless has a bit of a scrape with the wall. It's great just watching the headlights go flying by, isn't it? So Phaser's still out in front, got himself a bit of a cushion between himself and Ruthless Rufus in 2nd. Ruthless has got Stealth all over the back of him, but those 3 a couple of car lengths back to Ninky New. Grasshopper has made his way up into 5th, and he's already looking to challenge Ninky New for that 4th position. Grasshopper on the medium tyres. Had a bit of a bump in this section in race 2, but around Forest Elbow they go for the first time, through turn 19 and then onto Conrad Straight. where everybody will be trying to pick up the slipstream of everybody else. But they're all lined up at the minute. Ruthless in 6th. Derg making the move on Ruthless and gets it done. Not much Ruthless can do about it. The slipstream really does come into its own on this Conrad Straight. Brian Moncani in 7th. He was battling with somebody, but I can't see. It's that dark. Oh, was Unforgiven decides to take one hell of a shortcut. And if I can find him, then we will go back and see what happened to him. He decided he didn't actually like the tarmac, and he thought he would just go straight across the grass. And why not? Let's just have a look. We are just on the Conrad Straight now. You can see Osman, he has got overtaken by Brian Moncani, and that was the slipstream that helped with that. Now Unforgiven just got himself on the grass a little bit. Yeah, he just couldn't get the car slowed down. And I think, to be fair to Unforgiven, he actually steered onto the grass to avoid an accident. So it was, in the end, it was good driving from Unforgiven. He could have took quite a few cars out with him, but didn't. Decided to bin it himself and avoid the collision. So well done to him. Although it has now put him all the way down in 11th with a bit of a hill to climb if he wants to get back up there amongst the leaders. Excuse me, but he goes across the line to start lap 2. So back up to the top, Phaser. Well, looking comfortable at the minute. I don't want to jinx it too much, but Phaser looking comfortable. He's just gone through turn 2, now up into turn 3 and 4 through the cutting. This left-hander. Bit of a tricky one, this one. Bit of a camber in the road as you exit turn 4. Which can very easily spin the car out. I'm surprised there's not more of guys been spun out there, or maybe they're just very good at it. Across the top of the mountain section goes Phaser through Sulman Park into McPhillamy Park, and then he enters the S's and down the Dipper. Stealth in 2nd, trying desperately to get onto the back of Phaser. He needs a good exit from Forest Elbow, which takes you onto the Conrad Straight, and then you're into the slipstream. So Stealth is trying his best to get as close as he can to Phaser, and it looks like Phaser didn't get a great exit out of turn 18. So Stealth now should be able to get right on the back of him. I'm not sure he's going to get close enough. It's the Ford against Nissan, as Stealth tries to get into the slipstream of Phaser. Down to the chase. Phaser still out in front. Stealth a lot closer though now. In fact, I thought Stealth was actually going to make a move then, and it's Grasshopper and Derg both having a fantastic battle for that 3rd podium spot at the minute. Grasshopper just keeping himself in front of Derg as they go through Murray's Corner and across the start-finish line on the main straight. Grasshopper still in front, Derg in 4th. We'll jump on board with Derg. If we have a quick look behind, we can see there is somebody there. It is Osman, as Derg now gets into the slipstream of Grasshopper. Surely he's going to be making a move. Grasshopper, well, he's trying to defend it, but Derg manages to position himself on the inside. Well, we don't know where Grasshopper is. That bloody dark. But Derg has got his nose in front. I think Grasshopper is there and thereabouts. There he is. Grasshopper has had to concede that corner and drop into 4th. And Derg is now looking at the back of a Mustang that belongs to Phaser as we go up into the mountain section for the 3rd time. So through Quarry Corner they go. Grasshopper doesn't want to let Derg get away from him, does he? And he will not let him either. Derg doing everything he can. Oh, he got that bit a little wrong at the top of this track. No real harm done apart from the fact that Grasshopper is all over him. Oh, and a touch there from Phaser. A bit of a bumper kiss from Derg on Phaser. They are all still facing the right way though, so racing carries on. Grasshopper just eases off a little bit as we now into turn 18, Forest Elbow. A good exit is what you need, as I keep saying, because it does set you up for the race down Conrad Straight, and you plant that foot firmly in the carpet of that car and you go as fast as you can. Now Derg trying to get into the slipstream of Phaser. I think he is there. We can just see behind Osman putting a challenge in against Grasshopper. Those two side by side as we come down towards the chase. Derg not quite getting it done against Fazer, although he is up and all over him. Grasshopper doing his best to fight off Osman, but Grasshopper looks like he's got the better exit out of the chase. Now it's 3 wide into Murray's corner. Surely somebody's got to give up here. Grasshopper trying to go up the inside of Derg, and he just snags the back of him. That's allowed Osman through. Grasshopper just clipped the back of Derg. We're going to watch that again, and we're going to see it from Osman's point of view. This was just at the exit of the chase, and they are now down the hill towards Murray's corner. 3 wide, Derg in third, Grasshopper in fourth. He's trying to go up the inside. He just gets on the curb and clips the back of Derg, which throws Derg out. Osman then takes full advantage and goes in between the two of them and moves up into third. I bet he couldn't believe his luck. Derg now fighting back at turn 1. Oh, and Derg get a bit of a nudge there on Osman. I think that was more of a let you know he's still there. We'll come back out now. Derg and Grasshopper now fighting it out to get 4th position. And who's going to have a go at attacking Osman? Let's just have a look at the tyres. Osman is on the medium tyres. Now Stealth has managed to get by Fazer while all that was going on. He's got by Fazer and he's got himself a little bit of a gap as well. So Stealth just pulling away from Fazer at the minute. Fazer's still in second though. Osman in third, Grasshopper in fourth, and Derg in fifth. And that's how they are as they go up to the top of the mountain section of this track. We are just about halfway through this race. Derg fighting back against Grasshopper now as they go into the S's and down the Dipper. Derg will just be thinking and just concentrating on getting as close as he can to Grasshopper to get onto the Conrad Straight, because that is where the overtake is going to take place, if at all. Now Grasshopper, if he can get closer to Osman, he can pick up a bit of slipstream from him, so Grasshopper may have thoughts of going past Osman as well. We can just see Inky there in the background in 6th. I really don't want to leave these guys. These are having a proper fight. So we'll just see them to the bottom of the chase. Grasshopper and Derg side by side as they head down towards the chase. Derg on the inside. Has he just got his nose in front? I think he has. Fantastic move from Derg. Grasshopper couldn't really do much about it. As I say, it's all about the slipstream as we go down the hill to turn 23, Murray's corner, for the 4th time. They will now be looking at the start-finish line. Osman and Fazer now battling it out for second. Osman just gets the move done before they get to turn 1. Fazer has to concede and drops down into third. He's going to try and tuck up underneath Osman's rear wing, but he's got Derg chasing him down, and Fazer will be all fully aware of that. Grasshopper in 5th. Things just settling down a little bit now. Inky in 6th. He's on the hard tyres though. Inky managed to make his way up to 6th though, so good driving from him. Ninky New in 7th. Unforgiving in 8th after his little incident, but has had a good fight back and has made his way up into 8th. Brian Moncani in 9th. He's on the hard tyres, so he will be struggling at the minute. Ruthless down in 10th. He's on the mediums. He's got Pete all over the back of him as they go up into the mountain section now. So Ruthless in 10th, Pete in 11th. So these two having a great fight as well, and we've said it many occasions, you do not need to be at the front to have a good race, and these two are showing you what it's all about. Incidentally, if you do want to get involved, if you think you can do better, or you would just like to get involved in these races, then just look up on the website URL ultimateracingleague.com, or visit us at the URL Facebook page. Get signed up and we can get you out on track. There are races being run on Saturdays, on Sundays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays, and the days that there are no official racing, there is practicing, so there is always something going on. And I also believe they do ACC on a Thursday or a Friday as well. So plenty going on at the Ultimate Racing League. So if you want to get involved, just come and find us. Stealth now, he's out in front and looking good, but he does have Osman all over the back of him. So let's just jump on board with Stealth as we head up through the mountain straight. Well, you can't really see a lot behind there, can you? But Osman is there down this little dip, and then it is into Griffin's Bend, turn 2. Osman all up and in the back of Stealth's car. Is he going to make a move as we enter into the mountain section through turns 3 and 4, the cut-in? Trying to keep the car on track. Osman virtually pushing Stealth through this section of the tracks. Quarry Corner into Frog Hollow. This is the highest part of the track, and then into the park section. Osman still there. Through him at Philemy Park. Skyline. Oh, Osman, bit of a last minute ditch there, and he gets it done. Oh, great car control from Osman. He just came from nowhere, didn't he? In fact, let's just we'll just go back a little bit and jump out of the car to see what happened there. I think that kind of caught Stealth out as well, as we're just coming through into the Skyline before we get to the S's. I think Stealth was setting himself up to go into this section, and Osman just came from nowhere to go flying by, and Osman did a fantastic job actually of controlling that car as he goes through the dipper. But Osman started at the back, all the way at the back, and has now made his way up to lead this race with about, well, just under 3 minutes to go. So fantastic racing from Osman. Stealth is in second, Grasshopper is in third, Inky is fourth. Great race from Inky. He started down at the back as well, didn't he? And he's on the hard tyres. So fantastic racing from Inky to get himself up into fourth. Unforgiven, great recovery race from him after the incident he had early doors. Now up into fifth. Ninky New is in sixth. Brian Moncani 7th. Fazer is 8th. Dirk down in 9th. Had a good first race, but second race not so great. Third race really struggling as well for some reason. Dirk just can't seem to get it together in this race. Pete down in 10th with Ruthless in 11th. Go back up to our race leader. Osman seems to be pulling away from Stealth now. Stealth coming under attack from Grasshopper. Grasshopper sitting in third. He will want to get himself up onto the higher step on the podium. We've got about 1.5 minutes to go, so I think we might just about get one more lap out of this. Unforgiven with the fastest lap, just looking at that, a 2:04.3, so Unforgiven on a proper charge as Grasshopper chases Stealth across the top of the mountain section as he goes and sets himself up for Skyline. This is where Stealth got done by Osman, so he's probably looking in his mirrors. He doesn't want that to happen again. And then it is through the S's and down the dipper they go. Grasshopper a lot closer to Stealth now. We're on board with Grasshopper as we go around Forest Elbow, and that's exactly where Grasshopper wanted to be as they get onto the Conrad Straight. Grasshopper now picking up the slipstream from Stealth. He's looking at getting this move done before they reach the chase. It's all downhill from here. 176, 77, 177 miles an hour. Oh, and Grasshopper has a little look up the inside. I'm not sure if he tagged Stealth as he went through there, but again, they're both facing the right way, so they carry on racing. He just couldn't quite get it done, could he, Grasshopper? So Stealth still in second, Grasshopper in third. Inky in fourth, but he's quite a distance behind. Oh, and they've finished after all of that. I've missed it again. What's going on? Oh, come on, pick the right camp. I'm having a mare here, aren't I? So let's just have a look, because it was Osman that was leading. Osman's actually going to get himself another lap. So it is Stealth and Grasshopper. Do they finish? I think they do. So Stealth comes in second, Grasshopper third. Well done to Stealth. Fantastic racing from him. Inky across the line in fourth. Unforgiven fifth. Ninky Nu, he's going to come across the line to take sixth. Now a bit of a three-way battle for seventh, but it looks like Brian Moncani is going to get there. It is going to be very tight, but Brian is going to cross the line in seventh. Phaser eighth. Well, not quite sure what happened there. The race just stopped. So Osman won. Yeah, not quite sure what happened there, so sorry about that. But Osman takes 3 out of 3. Yeah, if you want to see what's happening next week, if you want to head over and check out Rufus YouTube page, then channel, sorry, then he will be bringing you next week's race. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this content, please hit the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, if you could do so, it would help me out tremendously. Thank you very much to everybody that has already subscribed. I really do appreciate it, and I shall catch you all in the week after next.